and you hit a lot of potholes and stuff like that, you jack it up in the air and you see if there's any play up and down, which is got play in there. So the ball joint is okay, upper and lower. Upper hooks up to a strut, and you can see the strut is still, and you can see the first thing we're going to do is take the lug nuts off so we can get the tire off, and then we can get at the brakes. Okay, all the lug nuts are off, and we'll just lift the tire off. Make sure that this is the outer tie rod end. Want to make sure there's no play up and down or sideways. Grab a hold of the bottom, move it in and out, no play, that's good and tight. Use a ratchet and a 13mm. Once we get it on there, we'll take those guys all off, and then the caliper will come off. Pull this caliper right on off of there without any problems. We take a look at the pads, and he's gonna need brakes pretty soon. It's probably got 2mm left on there. Okay, now we pull off the rotor, and there we got our hub. And you can see if I can see how much movement is in there. You can socket that we're going to put on here, and we'll have to tap it on with a hammer because it's symmetric. And once we get that guy on there, and we can buzz that off with an impact wrench. Also in the back there's 3 bolts. You can see right here is the end of it. There's 1, 2, 3 is down here. We also got the ABS wiring. If you take a look at it, you got to take and pull on the tab, and then just pull down, and it comes off. And he's all the way off, so he can come out. Alright, for this top one, we needed a short extension on the ratchet and socket in order to clear. Otherwise, the head of the ratchet is right in the way of the strut. Okay, we just pull out the bolt, and now you tap out the axle, make sure it's free, and you knock the rest of it off. And don't forget the wire in the back, it has to go through the loop, and you got to push it out of the way. And there it goes. That went awful easy. Water up inside and it starts to rust. And this is the spacer, and the wiring connector mounts onto the back end of that. Okay, you got to push the axle in and get your electrical connector through. Once it's through, and then we got to install these 3 bolts in the back. They go through into the back area. Okay, stick a screwdriver into the rotor so it won't turn. Get your pry bar or torque wrench on there. It's 173 foot-pounds, and tighten it up until it clicks. Okay, torque down your lug nuts, and then you put your hubcap in there, and all set. Now we wiggle that thing, and it's nice and tight.